Guys, the rural community of Sault Ste. Marie in Ontario is urgently in need of foreign workers in Sault Ste. Marie. Sault Ste. Marie is it's a rural community where they are currently having shortage of labor in different fields, in different categories of work. Any type of job you're doing, they are having massive shortage. As a result, they have released this new program under the RCIP for Sault Ste. Marie for foreign workers who are outside of Canada or who are inside of Canada, but most especially for people who are outside of Canada to apply for this program. I know for most programs like this, they will tell you you need to get a job offer and they are not giving you a list of designated employers. Guess what? For this particular one, because they know that they need a job offer from you and they want to make this very easy, they have provided a long list of designated employers, which I will be sharing with you in today's video. I'm also going to give you a direct link where you can get the list of all the designated employers and you can check them one-on-one to see which of them have the job category that you fall into so that you can apply. I'm also going to drop the link where you can go ahead to also apply for this program.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead,
hi guys, welcome back. Welcome to another video. Today on, I'm giving it to you as it is hot. Okay, so yes guys, the city of Sault Ste. Marie in Ontario is a small rural community in Ontario. They're having shortage of staff, they're having shortage of labor across the fields in the labor section. Okay, so they want people to come and fill in these vacancies. So the people inside of Canada is basically not enough. As a result, they have extended their welcome to you who is watching this video from outside of Canada to be able to come into Canada. Guess what? With your family. You can come with all members of your family, and they have also provided a list of designated employers where you will be able to apply directly and get a job offer and boycott all the long process and hassles of getting a PR. This is about the fastest way of getting PR in Canada in 2025 and in 2026. If you're ready for this, I'm going to open my laptop and we are going to go through this step-by-step guide on all that you need to know. Okay guys, so I'm going to be dropping this link in the description section. This is the official page of Sault Ste. Marie in Ontario, and this is the RCIP like I told you about. So let's see what they have here. It says Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario was recently selected as one of the 18 communities across Canada to participate in the Rural Community Immigration Pilot, which is the RCIP. As I'm talking to you now, this is the most fastest way of getting a PR from outside of Canada to inside of Canada. So before you apply for the permanent resident through this pilot, you need a job offer, and this has been made easy because you have been given a list of designated employers. So we are going to come back to the designated employers. Let's go ahead first and see the eligibility criteria for this program. To be eligible for this rural community pilot program, you must meet the following requirements. You need to have a valid job offer from a designated employer in the community. I'll be sharing the link of the designated employers so you can go and check with them. There's a whole lot, and there's no way you're not going to get something. You definitely will get something. Okay, so you need to have at least 1 year work experience in the past 3 years related to the job that you are applying for. All right, and that 1 year work experience should be equivalent to 1,560 hours per annum. All right, so you need to prove your language abilities by taking an approved test. The approved test might be CELP, it might be IELTS, or it might be PTE. Okay, you also need to have a Canadian credentials for foreign equivalent. So if you are watching this video and you want to get your PR and you are not applying from outside of Canada, you need to study inside Canada. But for those ones who are not living in Canada, they do not need this qualification, and then you definitely need your proof of fund. All right, let's go to the recommendation from a designated community. You must get a recommendation from one of the communities participating in the pilot. They decide who to recommend based on your intent to live in the community, your job offer in the community, your work experience, skill, and your ties in the community. But guess what? Even if you don't have a tie in the community, when you apply, give a nice reason why you want to live in that community. Tell them you even build a house. Just tell them everything you want to that will make them allow you to stay in that community, and they will definitely allow you to stay, and they will consider you. So once you have a valid job offer from a designated employer, they will send your community recommendation application directly for the community to review. And then the community will check to make sure that your job is in the priority sector or occupation where the offer is real and you meet all the requirements for the pilot. As for the work experience, I already explained to you that you need a 1 year work experience, which is a total about 1560 work hours. The work experience you have should be related to the work experience that you are applying for. So they said include the actions laid in the description of your NOC code, include most of the main duties, and this one is just an exception for healthcare workers. So if you're a healthcare worker, like you are a nurse aide, or you are a home support worker, or you are a registered nurse, or you are a psychiatric nurse, okay, these exceptions are for you. All right, let's go straight now to the job offer. Okay, so for the job offer that you are offering, that job offer must be in that community of Sault Ste. Marie. It mustn't be outside the community of Sault Ste. Marie. Remember, you have already been given a list of designated employers, so ensure you work with that list. The job should be a full-time job, guys. It shouldn't be a part-time job. In Canada, a full-time job is referred to a job that is minimum of 30 hours per week. The job offer should state that you'll be working for them for as long as possible. All right, at a similar skill level as your candidate qualifying work experience. Yes, it should be related to you, the work experience that you had in the past. I explained that already. All right, so for your skill level, your work experience must be at a skill related to the NOC code. All right, so if your job falls under tier 0 or tier 1, then it means you should have work experience for tier 0, tier 1, 2, and 3. If your job falls under tier 2, it means you must have work experience for tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. If your job offer falls under tier 3 and 4, you should have work experience for 2, 3, and 4 tier. If your job offer falls under tier 5, you should have work experience for all of the 5 tiers. This is kind of going to make it easy for you to be moved around. They are trying to make you flexible so that if you apply for a particular job and there is no vacancy in that particular job, the community might say, since he or she applied for this job, this position, and this position is filled, I think it will be best we also shift this person to this other position, because from my experience, she or he should have idea of this job type. So you need to be flexible and ensure that you can do other jobs related to your jobs. Please note that if you are an international student, like you are already inside Canada, everything that I have said now does not apply to you because you have an exemption. All right, so for you, you need an eligible credential in a program of 2 years or longer, and it must be a full-time program. Your program should be more than 18 months. You have been in that community of Sault Ste. Marie for 16 to 24 months while you are studying, or you should have your master's program. The master's program should be a full-time program, and you must be living in the city of Sault Ste. Marie. All right, so this exemption is for international students only. So they went ahead here to mention the language test that they are accepting. They are accepting the CELPIP, they are accepting the IELTS, and they are accepting the PTE if you have a proficiency in English. But if you're going for a proficiency in French, they are accepting the TEF and they are accepting the TCF. All right. For the educational requirement, you must have a Canadian high school diploma if you are applying from inside of Canada. But if you are applying from outside of Canada, you need to get your results evaluated. So your results can be evaluated using the Education Credential Assessment. For me, I use WES. Okay, and WES usually take about 5 years to get expired. So you can use that. But if you're already here inside Canada, you don't need a WES because you already have a Canadian school diploma or a higher degree. For people who are doctors and pharmacists, this is your NOC code. These are exceptions that are made for doctors. So if you are a doctor with this NOC code, you can come over here to read this up. And also, if your job type fall under pharmacy or anything related to pharmacy, such as community pharmacy, hospital pharmacy, long-term care pharmacy, and other practical settings, that is for you. And of course, like I told you earlier on, you need a settlement fund, which is your proof of fund. All right, guys, let's go now and check out the designated employers. This is very important. Okay, precious diamonds, this is designated employers list. I'm also going to drop the list in the description section. Please subscribe, like, and share this video if you have not done that. I'm really going miles to make sure that you guys find a way to come to Canada. Okay, so these are the designated employers list. So we have Algoma Tubes Incorporation. We have Meadow Park Montessori School. They are currently not hiring. We have Northern Powertrain. Childcare Algoma is not currently hiring. We have China Steel Incorporation. We have Sault Ste. Marie YMCA. We have JD Aero Technical Incorporation. We have Chuck's Roadhouse Bar and Grill. We have Giovanni's Restaurant. We have OTV Engineered Solution. We have Extendicare Maple View. We have VO Care. We have Sioux Area Hospital. We have MJ Davy Home. We have Paramed, we have Montana's, we have Sling Choker. Sling Choker is not currently hiring. We have Gateway Casino and Entertainment Limited. We have Norway Engineering Limited, RF Contracting Incorporation, Purvis Marine Limited, Total Precision Surveying is not currently hiring, Northeast Regional Security Service Limited, Extendicare Vandale, and Kutro. Kutro is not currently hiring. So what you need to do now is to go to the career pages of all of these companies and go ahead to apply. Guys, this is not fake because I did not forge this. You can see it, Sault Ste. Marie. This is their official website. Do not sleep on this, guys. Hey precious diamond, it's as simple and easy as that. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. If you're having any issues in the application or getting the list of the designated employers, or if you have any question relating to this or outside of this, let me know what you think in the comment section. Okay guys, I will see you in the next video. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Take good care. Bye.